What's up, buddy, man? It's Bronco at the Fro coming at you with another reaction video, a historical season. This 24-25 season has been, and the Champions ain't even happened yet, and the Europa League has not even, the Conference League, and the Conference League has not happened yet, bro. Shout out to Gold90 for making this video. Go subscribe to him, get them to 441,000 subscribers. 8 curses that was broken in football in the 24-25 season. If this trend continues, Paris Saint-Germain will end up getting their first Champions League. And like I say, I speak for everybody. When I say hood, want Paris Saint-Germain to win. Hey, let's see what goes down.
The 24-25 season has really been one for the books.
Yup.
We've seen very exciting, very beautiful goals, young players making a name for themselves on the biggest stages, and underdogs shocking the entire world.
Newcastle.
So the theme of the entire season seems to be
Bologna.
curses being broken everywhere you look, and today we want to look at some of them. These are 8 curses that were broken in football in the 2024-25 season.
Larry Lane curse, Newcastle curse, Bologna curse. Those are the 3 that come straight, pop off the top of my head.
We'll start with perhaps the biggest one, Spurs winning the
Tottenham.
trophy. The
Why
North London
forget
Giants
Tottenham?
had not won a single piece of silverware since 2008.
Clap
and
it
they
up for
won
them
the
cock
League Cup,
boys.
And they hadn't tasted European success since 1984. That was a 17-year trophy drought and a 41-year European trophy drought going into the Europa League final against Man United, who had not
And
lost
of course
a
it
single
was
game
Man
in Europe
United.
this season. In all these years, Spurs became the butt of all gags. They lost the Champions League final, a couple of League Cup finals, and a couple of Premier League title races. They became a laughing stock for the whole world, and it felt like they were cursed to never win a trophy ever again.
Yeah.
And this was despite having top players like
Look
Harry
at Dele
Kane,
Alli.
Son Heung-min, Dele Alli, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, and many more on their books over the years. But in 2025, the
That
curse
all
was
broke.
Thanks
Why?
to a 40-second
Because of goddamn Manchester United. Like I showed y'all boys. All the clubs that's in the Champions. We got 6 English clubs. And I said, damn. Basically, the whole Big Six is here. I said, oh, never mind. I lied. Man United not here. Let me find out Newcastle for the take their spot. You might as well just kick Man United. Kick Man United and Tottenham out. Goddamn me.
minute goal from Brennan Johnson, which was enough to win Spurs the Europa League and send them into the 2025-26 season of the Champions League, despite finishing just 1 place
I feel like
above
they
the
finna
relegation
get work
zone.
in the Champions.
It was also a massive "told you so" from Ange Postecoglou, who, despite the horrible season they were having, insisted that he always win things in his second
year.
season.
Heard about that.
Everyone called him a fool, even a clown, said he was proud and that he talked too much, but he ended up having the last laugh. And to do that with a team that had not won a trophy in nearly 2 decades,
that is crazy.
now that right there is a way to break a curse. And it was pretty poetic that in the same year that the Spurs curse was broken, the Harry Kane curse was
Very
also
lame.
busted. The Englishman had never won a major trophy in his whole career coming into this season.
But like we all said, winning a league title with Bayern is like losing your virginity with a prostitute.
He'd won so many
Sorry to
Golden
say.
Boots and other individual awards, but
Congratulations
never
to
a
him.
team trophy, despite getting to a few finals at both club and international levels. He moved to Bayern Munich in 2023, where everyone said it would be easy.
And them
for him
boys
to
ended
win
up
something.
losing that.
But that season, Bayern went trophyless for the first time in over a decade.
You couldn't write no better story than that. Knowing that, you can say you don't believe in curses, this and that is just a funny joke. But this was as close as I ever was to believing in a damn curse. When this man, Larry Lane, really went to the Bayern Munich and they didn't win not a single trophy. Leverkusen won the first title in how many ever? Wasn't it ever? First league title ever? Or the first league title in a long ass time? Say thank you to Larry Lane.
German Super Cup final to Leipzig and losing the league title to Bayer Leverkusen, who had previously never won the Bundesliga.
Never won it.
Everyone joked that Bayern Munich were affected by the Harry Kane curse. They said, you could take the man out of Spurs, but you could never take Spurs out of the man. But well, all of that was finally put to bed this season. In the 2024-25 season, Harry Kane was able to lead Bayern Munich to Bundesliga's success as the league's highest goal scorer, winning a team trophy for the first time in his 16-year professional career and putting a permanent end to all the Harry Kane curse.
He that old? Well, of course, yeah. 16 years. Well, damn, 16 years was just 2009. Damn, 2009 was 6 years ago. Damn, bro, that crazy. I remember 2009, fool. I know a lot of y'all was, like I say, in Pampers sucking on bottles and stuff, but 2009, man, I was playing on my DS. I was playing on my PSP. I was, playing SmackDown versus Raw 09, road to WrestleMania. Look at that. Avro say he was boys was 2 years old, bro, in 2009 in the chat. Like, that's how old that man Larry is.
Curse jibes. But that wasn't even all for English football. You think the Spurs and Harry Kane ones were crazy? Crystal Palace broke the curse of all curses.
Crystal Palace, I forgot about Palace.
They had never won a major trophy in their whole 120
he was
years.
Born in 09.
They'd gotten to the FA Cup final in 1990 and 2016, but they lost on both occasions. When they made it to the 2025 final, no one gave them a chance against Pep Guardiola's Man City machine.
Shout out Chris Richards, United States of America.
They won the game thanks to a 16th minute goal from Eberechi Eze and a huge penalty save from Dean Henderson.
Good day.
That right there was really the curse of all curses. I mean, the South London...
This nigga, bro, y'all chat your YouTube, y'all see him? He talking about some born in 09 is crazy. Like he wasn't born 2 years before that in 07. Boys is born in 07. Talking about some born in 09 is crazy. See how they do.
The club had never touched silverware in all their history as a professional club. Nobody thought they could ever do it, but they did. What a season this season was. And that's not even all for English football, but let's take a break for now and go abroad for a minute. Quickly though, before we do, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away, so that you never miss out on our amazing content.
He said, nigga,
all done?
10.
Now let's go to Italy.
Why he doing it? Boys say 07 over 09. Bologna
League for the first time in 59 years. And then this year, they went a step further by breaking their trophy curse, winning a piece of silverware for the first time in 51 years.
Woo!
They faced AC Milan in the final of the Coppa Italia, and considering the Rossoneri had beaten Champions League finalists Inter Milan 3-0 in the semis and had already won the Italian Super Cup earlier in the season against the same team, no one gave Bologna a chance. But against all odds, they were able to bring home a trophy for the first.
He said, not a nigga born in a different century talking shit, bro. Like, you realize if you stack all the 99 people up versus all the whatever year you was born, you know we whooping some shit, right? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're 98, 97, 96, if you 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bro, we whooping shit.
First time in over half a century, thanks to Dan and Doy's 53rd minute goal. But the curses are not all about trophies, you know. Nottingham Forest, for example, managed to break their European curse.
Ooh.
They have a decent European pedigree, having won 2 European Cups,
they have.
what we now call the Champions League. But they have since experienced a huge dip and haven't even featured in a European competition in 29 years, until 2025. Forest had a tremendous 2024-25 campaign, and their draw against Leicester City on the 11th of May ensured that they would be heading into Europe in the 2025-26 season for the first time in almost 30
Clap
years.
it up for them boys.
At the start of the season,
Europa, right? Or is it Conference League? Because I feel like it's Conference League. Because I feel like if it was Europa, he would have said Europa. Conference League. Oh, man, I ain't clapping up for no damn Conference League, bro. That fake ass tournament. I'm gonna be live for the Conference League,
no one would have predicted this.
Because I know Nottingham Forest, they was actually in running to make the champions like midway through the season.
But what else no one would have predicted? Newcastle breaking their trophy down.
Oh yeah, nobody would have predicted this.
The Magpies had not won a trophy in 56 years going into the 2024-25 season, but they managed to reach the EFL Cup final.
I seen that. The Nottingham Forest owner had stepped down from his box and like pushed the manager or something like that, yelling at him. I did see that, bro. That's nuts.
By a 4-0 aggregate score in the semis. They were to face a flying Liverpool in the final, a club that topped the Premier League and Champions League tables, and at the time were regarded as the best club in the world. But despite all the odds being against them, Newcastle managed to secure a 2-1 win against the Reds, thanks to goals from Dan Burn and Alexander Isak. Now we go to Spain. You see, this year was the first time that Barcelona won 4 straight. Now we go to Spain. You see, this year was the first time. time that Barcelona won 4 straight El Clasicos in a single season in 42 years. They last did it in the 1982-83 season and had not been
straight
able to
dumb,
manage
straight
it since,
ass
but
whooping.
under Hansi
How the
Flick,
Madrid
they
boys
did it.
look
And
away.
to make it sweeter, 2 of those wins came in finals.
Straight ass
One
whooping,
was a
4
league
times.
title
Back
clincher,
to- Let me,
the
come
other
on.
was a 4-0
Let me,
trouncing.
come on.
What
Back
a
to
way
back
to
to
break
back
a
to
unique
back.
curse against your rival.
Y'all heard
We'll
swag
now
out on
wrap up
y'all.
with Son Heung-min. The South Korean winger also broke his own curse along with Spurs this season. See, players like Romero, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Maddison, Matthijs Tel and a few other members of the Spurs squad had previously won trophies, whether at club or international level, but never Son. Like Kane, he had gotten to finals at both club and international
He said
level
me,
and
Ma,
had won many
2007.
individual
Hey,
awards
he
like the
is.
Premier
Y'all
League
give some
Golden
swag
Boot
points
and
for that.
even the FIFA Puskas Award. But in his 15-year career, he had never won a team trophy until he captained Spurs to Europa League success this season.
Bro,
In the
do I
process,
really gotta let y'all know who 99? Wait till after this video and I'm gonna show y'all all how much heat 99 got. Like, come on, bro. We got Bronco. 99 got Bronco. 2007 got Little Beast and Afrojacker. Like, bro, come on
he
now.
became the first ever South Korean footballer to lift a major European trophy as captain.
Heung-min.
Honestly, if a football curse wasn't broken this season, there's little to no chance it will ever be broken. The 2024-25 season was really dedicated to the breaking of curses. Which was your favorite one? Also,
W
did you miss out
season.
on any curse that was broken this season? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to
Hey,
the channel.
go
Also,
subscribe to
turn
that
on the
man,
bell
Gold 90.
notification so you never miss out on our amazing
441,000
content.
subscribers.
And we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Do you want to make money with
Alright,
affiliate?
W Gold 90. 8 curses that would be broken. This is finna be turned into 9 curses that was broken in football and potty shots. And I ain't gonna say when, if, because I don't have a dog in the fight before y'all get to, coming in my head if they do lose. Talk about, Bronco, PSG lost. I like, bro, I honestly do not care that much. Whoever wins, it'll be cool. But I would prefer that potty shots of my wins. If they don't win, it doesn't faze me at all. Hey, I'm out.